In a grim future world, when people have to live underground because on our planet a new ice age has begun, the scarce survivors try to keep civilization while waiting for a better future. Briggs is the leader of one of these underground places, called colonies. Colony 7 has its own problems. The lack of food and medicine makes something as mild nowadays as the flu really dangerous, which can lead to a disaster of epidemic proportions. Briggs tries to keep civilization in Colony 7. He has organized a system of 40-day quarantine, to give people the opportunity to get over the flu. After a flu epidemic has killed 20 people within the colony, he has devised a system in which people who are sick after the quarantine period are given a choice. They may be killed, or they may try to live outside, on their own, and try to survive by their own means. An SOS from Colony 5 is pulsing 2 days after the colonizers had said that they were disconnecting the radio for some repairs. All the inhabitants of the colony are called in for a meeting. In this meeting, Briggs says that he'll go to Colony 5 and that he needs 2 volunteers to go with him. As usual, Mason disagrees. If they bring more people to their own colony, food would be even more scarce. Sam offers himself to go, as Kai will be the person responsible for the turbine's maintenance. Graydon offers to go, even though he doesn't have much experience being on the ground. When Elena coughs, the meeting is called off sooner, as everybody panics. She and her husband are put in quarantine. Briggs says that Kai will be the leader while he's away. Briggs, Sam, and Grayson leave the colony in the freezing cold. Sam looks at the overwhelming frozen desert outside the colony and reminisces of stories he heard when he was a child. When they finally arrive at Colony 5, they see a blood trail outside. Briggs says that they have come to help, so they should enter anyway, despite Graydon's concerns. They smell smoke, through light to see how deep the chimney goes, and go down by the hand ladder. Graydon would have rather waited outside, but Sam tells him to come down with them. Inside, there are pools of blood everywhere. The 3 men move around quietly. They find a terrified sleeping man who insists on having the door closed. Leland shows them a message they found. A colony has succeeded in making one of the weather towers, melting the ice, dispersing the clouds, and even bringing in fertile soil. Briggs writes the localization of the spot, which is the only unclear part of the message. The one who speaks is sending out a message, as they haven't got seeds to plant on that soil, so they ask for some other colony's collaboration. Colony 7 sent out some people to that place, which lies outside of Briggs' map, but nobody has returned. Briggs wants to take Leland back with them, but he doesn't want to go. He says that there's somebody else in the colony. Some weird noises are heard. Leland pushes the 3 of them out, and he locks himself in his communications room again. The 3 travelers wander around the compound in search of the origin of the pounding. They see a man butchering human remains and some deformed people. They look like the product of miscegenation, feasting on other human beings. The butcher realizes they are there and tries to attack them with their butcher's knife. Briggs and Sam shoot some people while running away. They use a hand bomb to give themselves more time to run. Graydon is attacked by several cannibals. Although Briggs and Sam help him, Graydon dies, and his 2 friends have to leave his body behind. The cannibals run after the 2 survivors. Briggs and the leader of the cannibals look at each other, measuring their own strengths. Briggs blows out the entrance of the place, saying that the inhabitants of Colony 7 are beyond their help. They have to rest in the helicopter despite the danger because temperatures are descending dangerously. They are sad for Graydon. The cannibals chase them. Briggs and Sam have to hump a huge hole. Briggs uses dynamite to blow up the bridge, delaying them for a while. Briggs has to set fire to the dynamite again. Finally, the dynamite goes off, creating a huge gap in the bridge but killing Briggs at the same time. The leader stares menacingly at Sam, who runs away to his colony. Sam arrives at Colony 7. Mason kills Elena instead of doing the flu test on her. Kai aims her gun at Mason, but at that moment, Sam arrives. Kai runs to him. Sam faints and Mason uses his shotgun to knock Kai down. When Sam wakes up, he is put in the infirmary and handcuffed by Mason. Mason nominates himself as the leader, saying that he will reduce food rations by half. Mason doesn't believe Sam when he tells him about the cannibals. A boy steals the keys to the cuffs, a boy which Briggs had kindly reprimanded before. Sam frees Kai. Mason learns that Sam has escaped. Sam and Kai look for the location of the ice-free area through Kai's connection to that old satellite. They find a spot of a 12-kilometer gap in the blue cloudless sky. Sam takes some random seeds and throws them into his handbag. Mason won't let him and Kai go. He doesn't believe Sam's words yet. Immediately, they listen to the bumping made by the invading cannibals. Sam tells that it's too late now and that he'll be the king of an empty castle. Mason orders everybody to go to the meeting hall to defend the colony. Mason accuses Sam of showing the cannibals their location. The power goes off, and back on. The cannibals try to attack them from their backs. The cannibals are moving through the ventilating system. Sam kills a cannibal who was attacking Mason on his back. Sam suggests leaving the place, but some of them want to fight. As they are outnumbered by the cannibals, Sam tells everybody to go back to the meeting hall. A few survivors try to leave through the ventilating system, and one of them stays behind to blow everything up. The leader of the cannibals survives. He and Sam fight face to face. The leader looks to be winning. This shows Sam his sharp-pointed teeth while the room starts to burn. Sam hits him with an iron bar, beating him repeatedly in a frenzy. Sam is about to leave, but the leader stops him. Sam uses a butcher knife to cut his head in half. A small group of people succeeds in leaving Colony 7. Mason stares at the burning remains. Sam shows them a tin of some products, and he tells them that they have what they need to survive. They are leaving in search of a warm place.